Hello everyone, this is Alvin Day, Singapore Property Advisor. Before I begin, in this COVID-19 period, please stay safe and healthy. Try to practice the safe distancing, keep 1 meter apart from one another, and of course practice good personal hygiene. Wash, sanitize your hand after the contact of surface. And if you are sick, wear the mask, see a doctor, and stay at home. Don't doctor hop, do the right thing. The health of all of us depend on each one of us. And in today's vlog, I will cover the topic: who can buy executive condo in Singapore? Are you eligible to purchase? And do remember to click the subscribe button and ring the bell to get updated on the latest new video from me. Before that, it is probably good to backtrack a bit and understand who executive condo is catered to initially. Every condo Executive condo, also known as EC in short, were introduced by HDB back in 1999 for the upper income group of home buyers. These buyers were looking for a home whose design facility are better than HDB flat but yet unable to afford a private condominium. There are many advantages to buying an EC in Singapore, one of the which probably is the idea that you are getting a private condominium at a subsidized price. There are also rules governing buying EC that you ought to be aware of. The main purposes of HDB was and still is to help everyone Singaporean to have their own home. Since EC have come under the jurisdiction of HDB, it follows that executive condo are meant for Singaporean buyer only. To purchase an EC, you must comply with HDB rules and ensure that you are eligible to purchase. Let us go to the HDB website to see the eligibility. Number one, family nucleus. There are 4 particular schemes, as you can see, that qualify you for the EC, and you must be under either one of them. First will be the public scheme. The main applicant apply together with either his or her spouse or parents. For the divorced widows applicant, they can apply with their children under legal custody, care and control for. Second will be the fiancé scheme. Under this scheme, you will need to submit a photocopy of your marriage certificate to the developer within 3 months of collecting your key to the EC unit. And if your spouse to be is 18 years old above and below 21, that person can only be listed as the essential occupier in the flat application, and written consent from the parent guardian must be submitted during the EC selection appointment. And if your spouse to be is below 18 years old, following your flat application, you must obtain a special marriage license from the Ministry of Social and Family Development and submit during the EC selection appointment. Third will be the orphan scheme over here. You and your sibling, those applying, are orphans and single, unmarried, divorced or widow, and all the siblings that are single must be listed in the same application, as under this scheme, siblings are not allowed to buy or rent flat separately. And fourth, joint single scheme over here. The applicant and up to 3 other co-applicants, and all of you are single, which means that you are unmarried, divorced or widow. Singapore citizen applying joining as co-applicant at least 35 years old, except widow can be below but above 21 years old. Number 2 will be the citizenship. First applicant must be a Singapore citizen, and at least 1 other applicant must be a Singapore citizen or Singapore permanent residence. As for the singles, you must be a Singapore citizen. Number 3, the age. The applicant must be age 21 years old and above, or age 35 years old and above if applying under joint single scheme. And of course, number 4 will be the income ceiling. Your household combined gross monthly income must not exceed 16,000. And lastly, number 5, the property ownership. Applicant or occupier must not own other property overseas or locally, or have disposed of any within the last 30 months. And you have not bought a new HDB, a DBSS flat or an executive condominium, or received the CPF housing grant before, or you have only bought one of these properties or received one CPF housing grant thus far. As for commercial property owner, you might be allowed to apply for EC. If you are still unsure of the eligibility to buy an executive condo, you are welcome to contact me to discuss further on your eligibility to buy an LEC. So that's all for today's session, and see you in the next one.